What's going on, everybody? It's your boys at the Locker Room Rant. I'm Tony. With me, as always, my friends. John to my side, Nico down below. What's going on, fellas? We just had week 6. And it was a hell of a week
for you.
Where's Scott? Where's Scott at? Where's Nick? Cronies. Oh,
what the hell are we named now?
Chiefs Kingdom Live.
I have a feeling we might meet that matchup at some point in time in the future.
It will happen again. Which now who is this? I need to know exactly which one this is, John.
That one is most likely Bo. Because Bo doesn't really join up. Bo's probably using the actual Kingdom Live because there's Nick right there. He's right there.
We gotta know, is this Bo? Is this Bo?
Is this Bo? I
You're
need to
feeling
know.
yourself, Bo.
Vince is here to definitely rub salt in the wound. Congratulations, Vince, to a hard-fought series. Congrats to your Yankees. I fucking hate them, and I hope you guys lose.
So Nick,
they're hard to like unless you like them.
Nick was on the Kingdoms Live, and then switched back over to Mahomie to Goat. They're switching all over the place. These guys are hard to follow.
It's like guerrilla war.
Okay.
Mahomie to Goat, Nick, I'd like to thank you for the congratulations. I don't normally scream, but I was screaming when that happened. I called John immediately and started screaming on the phone with John. It kind of reminded me, not sure if I'm gonna date us right now because of how long ago this was, but when Michael Jordan couldn't get past the Detroit Pistons, just couldn't get past the Detroit Pistons. Then finally they broke through and the torch was handed. I'm not going to go there yet, but I will say if this happens, if we meet in the playoffs and the same thing happens in the playoffs, it will be a torch passing event. Super fun game, though. Not sure if you guys got to see the whole – I don't even know if you guys watched any of it. Pretty entertaining game. First half, I was like, here we go. They look defensive battle. Like, who the hell thought that this game would be a defensive battle in the first half? Right before halftime, Buffalo struck, got a touchdown, and then there was like 12 seconds left, and I'm like, sweet, halftime, we're winning. Sure as shit, I looked at the score to see if they came back. I looked on my phone to see if the game came back on so I can go back inside and watch it. And sure as shit, at halftime, it was tied. So in 12 seconds, something fucking happened.
They drove down the field
to get them like a 63-yard field goal. It's
down the field. Butker kicks a field goal.
It's unbelievable. Laney R. Just wait till next time.
Laney, what's up, family? Good to see you.
Hey, Tony.
Take it over. Yeah.
I
know. I'm putting it on right now, you son of a bitch.
Okay. This one's for
you. Okay. Kirk, happy birthday. Nick can't fucking wait one more second to wish you a happy birthday. So happy birthday,
Tony.
Oh, yo, ho, happy birthday, yo, ho, happy birthday, yo, ho, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Kirk.
Tony.
Forget it.
Tony, it's Kirk's birthday. Tony. I know you're in the middle. You're in the middle of something, Tony. But can I stop you real quick? What is up, you all? So ready for the ring night? Let's fucking go.
I'm ready for the ring night. I can't wait to see what it looks like. I'm
waiting.
stoked.
I'm just waiting to see what Pool's eye looks like. I'm still waiting to see if Jordan's pool eye is fucked up. I don't know how
He's got a
those
twitch.
Hmm.
He's got a twitch. But that one didn't come up very well.
No, Mohammed Goat's talking semi-talking shit right now, but that's fine. I get it. Okay. You know what? Okay, you got me. We'll see you in the playoffs, buddy. There's no doubt
Meanwhile,
in my mind. We will
happy
see you in the
birthday,
playoffs.
Kirk! Yay!
Happy birthday, Kirk.
I'm nervous.
Okay. So Warriors getting their rings tonight. NBA kickoff tonight. Super excited about the NBA. I love the NBA. I'm starting to get more and more back into the NBA, more and more excited as the years go on. What do you guys want to talk about? Go ahead.
I mean, should we just jump into the NFL?
Wow. Sure. That's where you want to go with it.
I mean, I don't know. Are we going to talk about something else? Maybe we want to talk about our Guardians losing today.
Here's the thing. Before you jump all over, you watching Bills Chiefs game?
Did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to love that NBA on NBC. Marv Albert would be on there. Yes, and it counts.
Yeah.
And one.
No. That one sounded like Marv Albert underwater or something like. Oh wow!
It's like kind of sound like Harry Carey doing it.
Or like Lemmy-Winks.
Hi, everybody.
I am well.
What's up, Laney? Good to see you, family.
Clay and Dre won't play 30 minutes yet. Yeah, I don't think they'll need to. I hope they go out there and just pound the Lakers. What a hated team that is, boy. They got some hated power on that team.
Oh, yeah.
Warriors media. Is that you? 49ers media? Ansel? That's you, bro. It's got to be you.
Is that Ansel?
It's got to be.
Ansel was on our show, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember him. Good guy, that Ansel.
AT, good to see you, family. Let's shout out the chat, man. Who we got in the house tonight? Daniel, Kirk, Vince, Nick, Christy. What's up, family? Tanya, what's up, family? Bo's here. There he is. He gave you a man. He's not feeling that loss, man. He's not. But you know what? Out of all three of those guys, Bo was the most poised to take the L if it were to come, and it seems like he's the one wearing it on his sleeve today. I hear you, bro. The Indians or the Guardians or the Tribe or whatever you want to call them, they just blew the ALDS today. They just got it handed to them by Vince's Yankees.
Blew it. They got beat by the better team. The Yankees are probably
it's Tito Francona just decided to start a pitcher that hadn't thrown or played in 13 days and decided that today was an excellent day to start a pitcher in an elimination game. Fucking genius idea. The guy's eyes are shut fucking sleeping, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
There are some coaches who I will second guess sometimes. Somebody who I will not second guess is Tito Francona. Okay. The guy knows more about the guy.
Because you know what? You know why? Because the one fucking thing that you fucking accept the most is loss and failure. You fucking bathe in it. You fucking love it. That's all you fucking know. And it's no fault of your own. It's just what you're used to. You're used to losing. I don't like to lose.
Tito Francona might have done the greatest managerial job in the history of baseball this year.
What the fuck does it matter if you lose?
Because sometimes you just don't win. Sometimes you just don't win.
So Terry Tito's. So what the fuck are you saying? Dude, you know what? I purposely let you fucking have that stupid ass remark so I could fucking roast your ass right here on fucking YouTube.
No.
For saying to me that winning championships is not everything. Winning fucking championships is the only thing these billionaires pay fucking millions of dollars for, to win a fucking championship.
No,
if you think otherwise, you're a clown. Grab your nose, place
winning
it here.
Championship isn't everything.
Bullshit.
Year
Get the
and you
fuck
hope
out
you
of here,
can build
bro.
on it, and you hope eventually you can get this.
John,
you're out
John,
of your mind.
Team
this is exactly what a Cleveland Browns fan would say.
It's the Cleveland Browns and it's first
Bullshit. It's like you're brainwashed.
No.
Winning isn't everything.
This team,
Fuck outta here.
Team played over their heads. They played their hearts out. I'm comfortable with this season.
They can't hit the fucking ball.
They hit the ball better than any team in the league this year. They hit the ball better than any team in the league this year.
That is not a fact. That's not even fucking close to a fact. You actually should be removed for that.
No.
That's not a fact.
Just like everything, I was right. Just like everything, I'm right on that. When I bring you a fact, it's correct.
Clown nose. Get it out, bro. Wear the nose. Wear the nose. You got the look. You got the look complete. You just need the nose. Bro, you just need the nose.
Just like I'm a quarterback guru, I'm also a baseball guru.
But you know what you're not?
What?
A millionaire.
I should.
You're all these things, but you're not a millionaire.
You might as well pay me.
Yeah, I see you out there on Facebook in those Facebook groups, really, really roasting people with your fucking bright ideas and fucking nonsense.
Yep.
Holy shit, dude! I wish you could step back and see yourself for a minute because you fucking sound ridiculous.
Let's get to Christian McCaffrey real quick.
Let's do it.
Rumors all around. My Bills are rumored to have interest. The 49ers are rumored to have interest. A couple other teams around the league. Where do you guys see him going? John, I know you were excited, but then I had to quickly remind you, I don't think we have any fucking picks for the next 10 years.
Nope.
I mean, we don't have picks in 23, but I mean, we don't have picks. We have first rounder in 24. We're good. We're fine. I mean, we're just not going to give up first rounders for Christian McCaffrey. He's not worth that. He's worth a handful of thirds, and take it or leave it. I mean, they're the ones that need to move this dude. So move him or don't. You know what I mean? That's up to them. But I just think that if you were to come to San Francisco, we would be able to have that outside zone run game that we lost with Mostert, where we were burning cats on the outside. We don't have that speed in our run game that we need. And I don't think that if you were a 49er that we would utilize him as like a bell cow. We're just not going to drive him. We're not going to drive him into the ground. I'm sorry. Did you turn into a bobblehead, Nick?
I was agreeing with you, motherfucker.
Oh, okay. I
disagree. Anyway. I disagree. I think Shanahan would absolutely run him into the ground.
No, there's no reason to. We don't have to do that. We've got Elijah Mitchell. We've got Jeffrey Wilson. We have a Jordan Mason. We have TDP. I mean, we have running backs. We don't need to use him like that. We just need to use him for some explosive runs on the outside and probably some screen game that we could really use his speed. We just need his speed. But if a Bills team, if you ask me, the Bills would certainly rely on him as their bell cow back, because really they just can't establish the run. And one of my biggest complaints about the Bills run game with Singletary and Moss is that they get too cute when they get the ball. They cut back. They just fucking run north. Just find the A gap and run north and get those yards. You lose more than you gain with that shit that they do behind the line of scrimmage. It's terrible. They can't establish the run. It's like, look at Josh Allen. When you're a running back, Run where he runs. Just if you don't get it, run where he runs. Just straight. Just go. Run to the outside hip between the tackles and go, dude. Just go. They jerk left, they jerk right. Actually, they remind me of a guy that we had in San Francisco for the last 3 or 4 years, and all he did was hop around like a bunny. It was fucking ridiculous. Nonetheless, go ahead.
I'm good. The guy gets hurt.
Yes.
Just so we're all clear on that. Wherever he goes, he's not going to be a full season guy. He's gonna be hurt at some point. I don't want to give up whatever the fuck would be given up for him. I think Buffalo, they're just not a run team. Tom Brady, in Tom Brady's earlier years, I kind of through his whole career, they were like he never really had a run game. He would do these dink and dunks, these little 5-yard, 4-yard dink and dunks, and that was their run game. And that's the offense we have right now. We don't run the ball, and I think we're cool with that. OBJ, I see Laney talking in the chat about OBJ. Where does OBJ go? Now that's someone I can actually see us going and getting. I don't know why. I don't think we need him either, but him and Von Miller have like a really close relationship, I guess. And Von Miller's been recruiting his ass since he went to Buffalo. So I could see us getting OBJ. I really hope we miss out on the CMC sweepstakes, because while he's dynamic,
I don't think you're going to pursue him. I think that the Bills are going to poise themselves to maintain the players that they have and extend the contracts that they've got coming up. I don't think they're going to overinvest, and I don't think that CMC is a running back that you need. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't fit what you need. You need a power back. You need someone that can get you 6 yards consistently. You just need someone that can average 4.5 to 6 yards. 4.5, 5.5 yards. Because right now, what are you guys averaging? 3?
I don't think their
running
average
backs
is bad. I don't think their average is that bad. They just don't run the ball very often.
Yeah.
Here's the thing with CMC. For the 49ers, no. Because here's the reason I say that. McCaffrey's not necessarily fast as he is quick. I don't think he's going to be able to cut that corner that you're talking about. He doesn't have Mostert.
He's fucking fast.
He doesn't have Mostert speed.
There's not anybody in the league that, Mostert this year, I don't know if he's slowed down, because I'm not really seeing anything explosive out of Miami right now with him. Not nearly the way that we were utilizing him in San Francisco. But I'm going to tell you right now, Christian McCaffrey does have that speed.
He doesn't have that speed. No.
It's not Mostert fast, but it's as close as you're going to get.
If he had that speed, he would have got drafted much higher. He's not slow by any means, but he's like 4.5 speed. He's quick though. Like, McCaffrey has his quickness and his receiving skills are what makes McCaffrey. I do think he would fit in good on the Bills. I think he would fit in good on the Chiefs. I think he fits in pretty good on a passing team. The only thing is, how much do you give up for him? I would not give up.
We're the poster kids of fucking dink and dunk. What do you mean he doesn't fit?
You know where I get.
You don't think he's going to make out those outside zone runs? Then you don't see him catching the ball and taking it for like some screens and stuff, some end arounds.
I mean, I think he'd be fine.
You don't see any of that?
I think he'd be fine. I just don't think it's what you guys need. I think you're better off with Elijah Mitchell than you are off with Christian McCaffrey. Where I could see him going is Tampa Bay. I know that hasn't really been mentioned in the sweepstakes, but could you imagine him with Tom Brady dumping it off to him?
Dude, there's no Tampa Bay. It's the Rams, the Bills, and the Niners that have shown the most interest.
I get it, but there could always be a late entry. Tony, are you stuck?
I mean,
are you froze?
I mean,
I'm looking at scores.
You are.
He needs to.
You have the patience of Like it's amazing. You can just stand still and
You do, dude. You don't even blink. It's kind of weird. I'm not even sure that you
I'm
even
looking
breathe.
for a blink or something, like a breath.
Guys, leave me the fuck alone, would you?
I mean, it was kind of pretty kind of. I was actually impressed. I mean, it was kind of a compliment, but Nick turned it into a joke.
Yeah, you guys like
Eyelids don't move, nothing.
leave me the fuck alone.
Yes, Nick is fucking stupid. That's no doubt, Havoc. If you were ever curious,
We'll
you
have
have your answer.
that division rival shit's bullshit. Why?
Nico gets
why
on
would,
my nerves every show.
why would the Panthers care?
Welcome
about
to
trading-
our lives. Welcome to our lives, Warriors Media.
Why would the Panthers care about trading the division rival? The Panthers aren't smelling success for the next 3 years. Why would they care?
Her name is Noel. And I dream about it. This is a stupid. I'm done talking about this guy.
Media, I need you to give me the proper way to say your name, because I think either I'm saying it wrong. I know this hillbilly down below is definitely saying it wrong. He can't pronounce his own fucking name.
What? I have a very wide vocabulary.
You call him Ansel like he's part of a
Ansel.
like he's a like Ansel or
Yeah,
Unsel
Console.
or we need that in the chat.
Hansel?
No.
Console. So
ANSUL. I was trying to see if this was in fact media or if it wasn't some copycat taking media.
Panned. Mohammed Goat.
Oh,
Where's
there's an
Scott?
H.
Where's Scott at? Scott's the one that goes. Scott's the one that went through my mind when they got.
Scott is the one who
pick at
I'm
the end of the game.
almost certain is the most depressed from this loss, because one thing Scott cannot accept is loss. He is not good at KC losing. When they do, Scott is just goes right down. Nick is very level-headed. Bo is very level-headed. I think Scott's upset.
Well, I got news for them. It don't get any easier this coming weekend. they gotta go on the road to face another friendly foe over there in San Francisco with John V.
Don't put that on us. Don't put it on us. Please understand something. If you would have told me last week, if you would have made that comment, I would have been sitting here with my fucking pom-poms. I would have been ready to go, bro. But now we are a fucking entire team down. We are so battered and bruised right now that they're going to have their way with us. I'm almost certain they whoop that ass. I mean, badly. I don't even know if we're going to be able to fucking contend. We're just hurt. They're not going to get the best version of the Niners, and that's what pisses me the fuck off, because I've been waiting for this since the Super Bowl loss, and that pisses me the fuck off, because I needed a healthy 49ers team to go up against a healthy Kansas City team.
What's the status of Trent Williams, anyways?
He's questionable.
There's
There's an optimistic outlook for him.
I think if you guys get Trent Williams back, you guys might have a chance.
And Bosa probably coming back too. At least I hope.
There you go.
But at the end of the day, like, I'm not good with re-injuring either one of those guys over this game. You know, let's just do what we can do. Let's just hold our end and try to do better than we did last week. I'm just nervous. I'm nervous. I'm not sure that
is Bosa playing?
He's supposed to.
Then you got a chance.
He's supposed to.
You get Trent and Bosa back, that's like two.
But Hufanga's in concussion protocol. Travarius Ward is injured.
I'm gonna throw out something, and you're not gonna like it, John. You're not gonna like what I'm about to say.
Guys, you did get my private chat, correct?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
We'll
I'll hold it down.
Make it quick. I'm gonna say something, and you're not gonna like it, John, because I know you.
I don't like anything you say.
But this
isn't going to be a shocker.
This is actually like I'm giving you some hope here. Hufanga is good. He's a good young player.
Oh, fuck.
But he is made to look better by that defensive line. It just is. If Hufanga was on, say, the Browns, Hufanga would look like a 6th-round pick a year ago. But he's not.
Oh, God. Dude, you know what? I got to ask you a question. When you open your mouth, do you ever think about the numbers? Like, do you ever follow stats? Because it's the one thing that makes you look the dumbest. It's the one thing that makes you stand out. You run your mouth, but the fucking stats that support Hufanga and tell you who he is Himfunga. You know, he is him. Himfunga.
But you guys,
you are not him.
But you and a lot of other people tend to blow up guys.
Yeah, I know. We tend to read the stats. You're right. I mean, we would much rather fucking shoot from the hip, throw shit at the wall, see what sticks, come on YouTube and say, I don't think you really know what you got.
Hufanga has
he would be a Brown. If he was on a Brown, he would be. If he was a Brown, no, the Browns don't even have a place in this discussion. Hufanga is legit.
Shitty defensive line, he wouldn't be doing as good because Hufanga has a weakness.
Right, because the Browns fucking suck. Of course, he wouldn't be doing.
He doesn't have great speed, and he doesn't have great cover skills. He's great in he's great in the short and intermediate.
Again, where are you getting this?
But he can get
Let me ask you a question. Where do you get this information?
Because
is it the eye test? Because you got fucking horrible sight.
Because I know
so. You don't know shit. You really gotta go. You gotta go to the fucking numbers. You gotta look at the numbers week in, week out. Amongst safeties in the NFL, compare Hufanga among other safeties in the league.
I understand Hufanga's having a good year. Players have good years. And I'm not saying Hufanga's a bad player. I'm not saying
you don't know what you're talking about.
What I'm saying is Hufanga is not a top 5 safety, even though the stats may say he is.
Yeah, yes, he is. Because here's the thing. The fucking numbers, the numbers say he is. You, a fucking nobody, says he's not. You understand? It's like it's comparing like apples to shit. You get it? You don't know what you're talking about.
How great. When did Hufanga
end of discussion?
Let me ask you something. When did Hufanga get injured last game? And plus, he went back in after he got injured too.
Yeah, he played with a concussion.
But when did he get injured?
I don't know.
You're the one who watched. You're the one, the 49ers fan. When did he get injured?
I don't know. I can't remember. I cannot remember
that game. Did he play a great game that game? No, he wasn't that great. Why? Because your defensive line was destroyed, and you guys didn't have that great of a defensive line that game.
We don't have Charvarius Ward. We don't have Emmanuel Mosley. We don't have a secondary.
What does that have anything to do with Hufanga's play?
It has everything to do with it.
Okay, that's what I'm telling you.
Cover guys aren't there to cover.
That's what I'm telling you. Your defensive line putting the pressure on the quarterback makes Hufanga look better. It makes the quarterback have to make rash decisions and make quick decisions. And sometimes those decisions aren't there. And Hufanga, being the smart player he is able to be in the right spots in those short and intermediate passes. But he's not an overall great safety. Not yet.
He's a great safety. He's coming along nicely. And I'm not going to listen to this because you don't know what you're talking about.
If I were you, I would be happy with Hufanga.
I am happy with Hufanga. I was never the one to dispute this. You're the one coming out of fucking left field. You're the one. All I said is the guy's got a concussion. He's not going to be here this week.
But I would not.
That's what I said.
But I would not say he's a top 5 safety in this league. It's kind of ridiculous. He doesn't have the work to say that he is.
Yes, he does. He has
But
plenty of work.
what I'm telling you is,
He put up 5 weeks of great play.
I'd much rather have Trent Williams and Nick Bosa coming back than Hufanga. I think you guys will be better next week than you guys were this past week.
I don't think so. No. You see, I remember Hufanga. I was working when this went down, and that game had me in fucking utter disgust. It just did. It had me so disgusted. I wasn't even enjoying it. I honest to God, I couldn't get into it. I couldn't.
Well, it's hard when your team's hurt and your team doesn't play as well.
I couldn't. I was too worried about the tribe. I was amped up. I was disgusted by the game. We were fucking 7 guys injured going into this game. By halftime, we had another 5 guys injured. It was a fucking shit show. It was a fucking shit show. I'm not even mad at Jimmy. I'm not even mad at Jimmy. I am not mad at him.
I don't think you should.
We couldn't catch the ball. This was a winnable game. We could have won this game. We just couldn't catch the fucking football. And there's no creativity in the play calling right now. And I've been saying it, and I will say it again, and I will say it again and again and again, as many fucking times as it takes, that McDaniel was part of a very creative offense. And now that he's not here, I feel like we lack creativity. And everybody is, oh, well, he learned from Shanahan. Two good minds are better than one. So that's my argument.
Sometimes
that's my argument. I don't care if people come out of the fucking word and say, oh, he learned from Kyle. Okay. Then he learned from Kyle. Fantastic. But together, their 2 minds are better than one. And when they're in the lab and they're fucking putting together an offensive scheme, it's creative. And we lack that creativity.
Sometimes when your team's banged up, it just happens, John. Sometimes when your team's banged up, you just can't come through. You can't overcome it.
Yeah, but this team is constantly banged up. I mean, it's constantly banged up. And to bang up a couple of guys, I can live with that. Happens throughout the league every week. But this team struggles with half a dozen to more than a dozen, 6, 7 guys fucking injured consistently. So we got to fucking get to this. We got to figure this out. It should be priority number 1 that we get this fucking injury shit. This soft tissue shit is constant. It's constant.
I will say
we had high ankle last year, high ankle sprains, high ankle sprain, high ankle sprain. You could say fucking high ankle sprain 3 more times and I would smack you in your fucking mouth. I couldn't fucking stand hearing it. This year it's groins. Groin. I would smack you in the fucking mouth about groins. We figured out how to fucking save our ankles, but now we're fucking pulling our groins.
I've never seen.
Make it fucking make sense.
I've never seen so many groin injuries in my life.
I don't understand. And what the fuck are you doing?
Like
I don't get it.
I've injured myself a lot. I've never once pulled my groin. Like I don't even know how you pull your groin.
Media. We need a new medical staff, right? Hear me out for a second. What if these players are just not cooperating with the staff as it is? What if our players come into OTAs just kind of half-ass 50-50, right? Go into camp, getting banged up a little bit. Like, why are we holding the medical staff consistently? We're always holding them accountable. But what if this is on the players and their preparation is not satisfactory to a team that's contending, a team that believes that they are a Super Bowl caliber roster? They should be taking care of their bodies like saints. Just stretch. Sometimes I wonder if it's the players that are not cooperating with the medical staff, if they're not following the regimen.
First of all,
I'm just asking.
It's not the medical staff that prevents injuries. The medical staff is there when somebody does get injured. It's not the medical.
Yeah, but the trainers, Nick. But the trainers are in charge of a regimen that these players are supposed to follow.
Yeah, but that's not the medical staff. The trainers aren't the medical staff.
Will you fucking chill? I'm not holding the medical staff. I'm defending them. I'm saying, what if this is on the players? What if the players are not holding themselves to a higher standard? And what if they're not preparing and maintaining a very good, healthy balance.
I mean, that I know.
One's got to wonder, why is San Francisco constantly injured at such high numbers?
I mean, it also goes to the type of style they play too. I mean, they play a more rougher style as opposed to like a Buffalo or a Chiefs that, you know, they're constantly passing. So there's not too much area for them to get hurt. Not saying that those guys can't get hurt, but you're not constantly pounding.
It's a fair take. It's a fair take that we play in a very aggressive style. We run the ball. Our offense is predicated off the run. So we are going to run that ball 35, 37 times a game. We're going to ground and pound the ball. That's the Shanahan system. Unfortunately, with it comes catastrophic fucking failures. Just one's got to ask: is this the system? Is it the players? Because I'm not going to blame the trainers and the medical staff, because I think the medical staff does a great job getting these guys back to the game. I think we make a pretty fair turnaround. So the medical staff they're not in my crosshairs. It's the training staff to be questioned. Are you the problem, or is it the players that are not maintaining the regimen that you are putting forward? If they're not cooperating, then there's something to be said there.
What do you think this is like do you think this is like a conspiracy going on?
No, I don't think it's a conspiracy. I just think it's a bunch of ego-driven men that are just, I don't know what it is. I'm just speculating. This is just me throwing shit. I'm just wondering, like, why the fuck are we so banged up on the constant? Is it the style of football that we play? Is it the ground and pound running game? Is that what's doing it? We're you know, Bosa is so physical, so aggressive, so fast that a soft tissue injury, but from him, I think he is the one guy on this entire team that takes care of his body and treats it like a temple. I swear to God, Bosa is the only player on this squad that truly maintains and follows a very, very strict routine and regimen. I believe that. I believe it 100. You can ask any 49er in this chat. He is the hardest working. He maintains his physique. He comes in different every season. Might come in a little lighter, but a lot more chiseled out. He comes in. He meets us. The dude times himself. Like, he meets times. His timing is consistent. There has to be something said about it. There has to be.
Tamby in the house.
We touched on it a little earlier, though. Me and Tony.
Come on, Vince. I mean, he did. Who gets hurt? Bosa. I mean, Bosa put forth. Bosa.
He does.
He gets hurt a lot.
I mean, Vince is right. He does get hurt a lot.
You don't know. Vince is wrong, but you don't fucking know.
I mean, I know Bosa got hurt for like the whole year 2 years ago, and he's hurt now.
Why?
What do you mean why? I'm just telling you, he got hurt.
Bosa put forth a phenomenal season last year. I mean, he put back a comeback player season, and he didn't get shit for it.
I'm just saying he's probably been hurt more.
I'm not buying that from Vince, and I'm certainly not buying it from you. I'm telling you that right now.
I'm just, I don't know the exact. I don't know exactly. Here's one of these things I don't know exactly, but it's close. He might have. If
Bosa comes back Sunday, he missed one game for a groin.
Certainly.
All right.
Yeah.
And depending on the severity of that groin injury, if it were a grade 2, he's probably out 4 to 6 weeks, like Kittle. Now, if you want to make if you and Vince want to say Kittle is always injured, have at it all day. I'm sitting on the same side of the table. I will sit with you, and we will say that time and time again. But to say Bosa is constantly injured is not a fact. That is straight bullshit. You're capping 100.
Me and Tony were talking about this earlier. We touched on it a little earlier too, and me and you were talking about John. the Hufanga getting a concussion and then playing. What's
how
up
did
with
that
that?
don't know.
slip through the crack?
I don't know because as it seems, I did not see him get hurt in the first quarter. I did not see him get banged up. I didn't see it. He was playing. I didn't see it.
Because I mean, I don't know how somebody
It's
passes.
very hard to run a fucking restaurant and watch the Niners at the same time. It's fucking difficult. I
Yeah,
hate
you
it.
do it so well.
I do my best.
I don't know. It seems
I
kind of
don't-
crazy.
I just-
to get a concussion. The train that would be the medical. That would be a problem with the medical staff, because the medical staff should be able to diagnose that.
Fool me once.
Because you don't want somebody going out there with a concussion and then getting their head banged in again.
Listen again. So he got banged up. He goes in the tent. Does he go into the tent? Does he pass? And he makes it back onto the field, right?
Yeah.
Protect the player from himself. Isn't that the motto?
Yep. But who knows?
All right, Joe, what's up, family? I see it. It was the first play of the game. Yeah, I didn't get to see the first play of the game. I didn't. But I didn't miss the rest of it. I'll tell you that.
So, moving on to the next.
Vince, don't listen, Vince. You can be wrong, but this guy up here chirping like a canary, he cannot sit here and act like he fucking knows what Bosa does and doesn't do.
I mean, I don't have to be a 49ers fan to know that Bosa's injury history.
Bosa's injury history is not the topic of conversation. Like fucking never.
It was at one point. It was about 5 minutes ago.
Why? Because he tore his fucking ACL at MetLife when everybody else was getting fucked up? That place is a fucking vile dumpster fire.
I haven't seen too many injuries happen at MetLife lately.
Okay.
Maybe that turf just needed to sit in a little bit.
I guess when I've repeated on this channel, Sterling Shepard. Do you remember Sterling Shepard? I ask you time and time again to Google his injury. The fucker is jogging down the field, tears his ACL, falls in the middle of fucking not even a fucking shoelace in sight. Not a shoelace in sight. The dude was just casually running on the turf and went down.
Sometimes that happens. That happens in basketball.
No, MetLife's turf is fucking garbage. It's concrete and fucking indoor-outdoor turf-like carpet. That's what it fucking is. It's shit.
Okay.
Yes, JT. Yes. That is a fact.
Well, would you rather me talk about the Browns? I got a couple things to say on that.
Sure.
Talk about the Browns, buddy.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I feel like you guys should also join in this conversation. It shouldn't just me being one talking about the Browns, but I'll go. The Browns get.
I watched it. I watched that game.
The Browns got their ass whooped last week. I kind of figured there was a possibility of that happening. Belichick is the type of coach that the one thing he does and has done his entire career is he'll take away your strength. And he took away a run game, although I will say this, Chubb still averaged 4.7 yards per carry. So I don't know why we abandoned it so quickly. But let's face facts. It happened last year and it happened again this year. Patriots came out, they were prepared, and they were more physical than us. And we just let them basically push us around. That's it. We let them push us around.
Your
And
team
now
stinks.
we're 4-2. I mean, now we're 2-4.
Your team stinks.
We're not looking so good.
Is it fair to say that Stefanski is outcoached week in and week out and has no answer for it?
Here's the thing with Stefanski. I like him. Take last game out of the equation. I like him about 75% of the game. I think he calls a good game. I think he has a good offensive scheme. Besides for last game, he's able to manufacture running lanes for Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. And they have the seventh best. Even after last week, they have the seventh best offense in the league. When you're talking about points per game, so I can't blame him too much. He does make boneheaded decisions sometimes, and I don't think he has the team as prepared as he should. That's where I have a problem with Stefanski. Now, we know I have a big problem with the defense, and that still hasn't been rectified. So I don't know when they plan on doing something about it, or they've just planned on losing.
What's up, Panama? Good to see you, family.
Hey, John.
Anthony Colbreth, what's up, fam? Good to see you, brother. Anthony very much appreciates this show and loves it very much, fellas. Thank him for that comment.
Thank you, Anthony. And you also have a fantastic name. So can we, John, is there a way you could pull up a picture of oh my God, I can't remember his fucking name. Who's the quarterback for the Patriots?
Zappe?
No, the one that got hurt.
Mac Jones?
Why don't you pull up a picture of Mac Jones and Zappe next to each other and see if we could tell who's who, because they look like the same fucking person. It's incredible.
But yeah, I mean, they made Zappe look like a very good quarterback, and he's a rookie.
Nick, just so you know, there's people in the chat that are trying to help you when the song starts playing over you talking. Daniel Calderon, he said, Nick, you need to start talking faster to beat the talk faster, Nick, beat the music speed. Like you have to like talk over it and be more aggressive. I like that they're giving you hints to beat this, because I'm cheering for you as well. Average Bo says, hit that like button, everyone. These guys are crushing it. Yeah, we are crushing, bro. Is that those two, John? Yeah, you're muted.
That's them.
They look very similar.
That's incredible.
I couldn't even tell which one is which.
It's creepy, right? You want me to? I was trying to zoom it in a bit. Is it getting any bigger?
Yeah.
I would say the right is Mac Jones, because he has like a little bit more of a smug look on his face. I could be wrong though.
It's creepy, right?
I think the right's
weird.
Mac Jones, just because I know he's not number 4. But if you took the numbers out of it and you just had faces, it's incredible.
I think the kid is talented.
They're talking about pulling the trigger. Which is crazy to even think about. They just drafted Mac Jones. Number 1 in the first round last year. But this kid, and they said he's got the same intangibles. They said that he's it doesn't cost them much money to make this move. So you know what? It is what it is. Fish Whisperer. Finally.
Scott, what's up, fam?
Fish Whisperer is in the house.
Ask Scott if he can figure it out. Scott, who is in the photo on the screen right now? Name that quarterback.
All right, one of them's Zappe, one of them's Mac Jones. Is Zappe left or is Zappe right?
Yeah.
If someone told me both were Mac Jones, I would believe that too. So, I mean, that's pretty incredible.
It's pretty crazy. It really is. I mean, anybody that doesn't agree is either blind or you need to turn your phone. Of course, he said Zappe's in white.
He is. I think that is Zappy. Zappy's the one on the left.
He is.
So that
He's
was
number
fun.
4.
Name that Patriots quarterback. That was fun. Probably the only time in history you could probably do this with two the same looking people on the same team. Fun times.
The only thing about Zappy, it's not hard to throw to receivers that are wide open. I mean, if you look,
the guy just has good pocket presence. Like, don't discredit people because you're just bummed out your team sucks.
No,
like watch his mechanics. He's not bad. He has good pocket awareness and he delivers a good ball. Like, just say it.
I'm not saying I'm not saying he's bad, but it's not hard to deliver balls to wide open receivers. It's just not. And when the Browns play defense, there's always somebody open, even though there's 2 or 3 people dedicated to one guy. It's unbelievable. I can't figure it out.
JT, I'm going hard salami all day, buddy.
I say ditch both. Go Boar's Head. Boar's Head everything. Don't buy anything else.
I mean, Boar's Head's
a
brand.
It's a brand, John. What are you
Yes,
talking about?
buy their salami, buy their cheese, buy their meats. Just go Boar's Head and leave the rest behind.
But you'd still have to have the decision to choose hard salami or Genoa salami.
Hard.
Okay, well, there you go.
The gabagool.
Made your decision.
Bo, I like that. What movie is that from? Thanks, Scott, for the congratulations. I'm not getting too excited though. I was pretty pumped when that game ended, how it ended. But for the most part, I'm going to relax until playoffs comes because I know that we'll meet again, buddy. Boar's Head is the bomb. Yeah,
it's delicious.
It's
It's
good.
absolutely
Good
delicious.
meats.
Great meats, that Boar's Head. All right, what's next on the agenda, fellas?
We talked. Did we welcome in the NBA season? We did, right? We acknowledged. How about this? Let's talk a little bit NFL news before we get into picks and then get carried away cussing Nick out. What did you guys think about Tom and his violence to his offensive line? He wanted violence, bro. He motherfucked them, bitched them out, took out all of his aggression and everything he's going through on the O-line. And how did you feel about it?
O-line's got to protect.
Okay, now, how did you feel about him going to Kraft's wedding and then missing Wednesday's walkthrough? I think it was Wednesday. I could be wrong, but I think he went to the wedding and then he missed preparation. He missed. He did not join the team afterwards.
Here's the thing. There's one thing about Tom Brady. There's a lot of shit interfering with the season this year. I don't blame him from going to Kraft's wedding because him and Kraft are boys, but there's a lot of shit interfering with the season this year, and it doesn't seem like he has his head into it.
Okay, he's going through it. That's fine. But I mean, look, we all got shit. We're all going through shit. So no, I'm not making any exceptions for Tom Brady. I'm just not.
Yeah. This guy's been in the season. How many seasons? How many seasons has this guy played now?
Brady?
23? Like 23 seasons or something?
I mean, theoretically, he started the 99-2000 season. That was his rookie year.
Say he played 22 years. You should be able to get through a walkthrough. You should be able to miss a walkthrough and be perfectly fine after 22
Yeah, I would
years.
say so.
But
Yeah.
The optics of it, I feel like, look bad. He misses
over
walkthrough.
$300 million. Robert
misses,
Kraft paid him like $300 million.
He misses walkthrough on Saturday to go to a wedding. He comes out on Sunday and looks like complete trash. complete trash. Maybe the worst I've ever seen him against a suspect Steelers defense that everyone's been lighting up through the air. And then he takes it out on his his offensive line. You know what? Has Tom Brady had a good enough life to where we could just say fuck him?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Here's
I don't even want to talk about him because fuck him. Fuck
Here's
him.
another-
I don't know that I'm going to say fuck him, but
It's time for him to just go away.
Here's another thing
he's
about
human.
Tom Brady.
He's human. There's a human element. He's human. I'm not going to sit here and give him a pass because he's going through a bunch of shit. Okay? Shame on you for picking fucking sports over your family.
Here's another
I mean,
thing.
you got children. You should have made time. You should have been there for your children. You should have been there for your wife. A man's supposed to be at home with his family. So I'm not going to sit here and give him a fucking pass.
A man's
Balance it like everybody else.
and provide.
Balance like everyone else. Figure it out. Don't fucking retire last week, come back tomorrow and tell me, I missed football. Like, fuck that shit. I got nothing for you.
Like, here's one thing. Did he really need to go to Robert Kraft's wedding?
Yes,
Like,
he did. Robert Kraft paid that guy over $300 million in his career.
Yeah, but is Robert
Yes, they
Kraft's
won a bunch
wedding-
of Super Bowls together. Yes,
Rob-
you should go.
But
You
is
should
Robert
certainly
Kraft's
go.
wedding really that important? Like, I mean, the dude's like 80 years old.
I thought it was his son's wedding, Nick.
I thought
No, it's Robert Kraft. Robert Kraft married some little
Yeah.
Twilight.
He's like he married some like 40-some-year-old.
Well, Bill Belichick, I heard.
Oh, I
Bill
thought she was
Belichick-
like 29 or something. I didn't even know. I thought she was like in her 20s. I had no idea she was
Either
40.
way, he's double.
Either way, he's 116 and she's
Like,
younger.
Do you really have to go to
Whatever. I don't even care. I don't care how young your bride is. You're getting married. Good for you, right? Good for you. It's better than getting your dick worked by a minor. So sure, happy trails. I don't even give a fuck. But should Tom Brady be at that wedding? Sure, he should. Sure. They won a bunch of Super Bowls together. That was your boss. Like, sure. There's nothing wrong with that. But you have an obligation to that fucking team. You are the leader. Get there Saturday. Or don't. What the fuck do I care? You still have to perform on Sunday, and nobody on Monday through Wednesday should be making excuses for Tom Brady because he went to a wedding. Get your shit together, dog. Prioritize. We all do.
Fuck him.
Yeah, I don't think you have to go to an 80-year-old man's wedding.
Belichick didn't go.
Okay.
Why? Why should he?
He's got obligations. But again, what difference does it make? In my opinion, go. Go to the wedding. You're not a fucking prisoner. Go. You're a single man now. Go fucking have a good time. Have a good time. I mean, fuck, what should he do? What should he do? Sit here and stew on a failed marriage and watch the walls fucking cave in? He's the fucking reason that it failed.
Listen, I do have Professional athletes have a lot.
Oh boy.
Have a lot of spare time.
And the fucking door opened.
Yeah, professional athletes have a lot of spare time.
Yeah.
What other profession do you know that you work literally like less than one half of the year?
Yeah.
I get it. There's like other shit you got to do. You got to prepare. You got to work out a lot, and there's like OTAs and stuff. But literally, you're working like 5 months.
Change Nick's name to Downplay, because this cat, he just downplays everything.
This thing that you need to be home with your family. He's home with his family like 7 months a year.
Okay.
Okay. 5 months a year he goes to work.
That his marriage isn't failing, and they're not getting a divorce. We're just kidding.
I'm guessing Giselle at some point in time wanted to live the high life and not have to deal with football. But listen, Tom Brady's still going to go to work. Tom Brady's still going to be working in the offseason. He's got, what was it, Prime, or was he on Prime or Fox? I think it was Fox, right?
Yeah.
He's still going to be working. So he's not going to just be at home chilling. The only exception,
you're just not gonna move to the city where you're gonna be on set. He's just gonna be on set. Like it's just like a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Like he's got a job to do on set. That's still fine and dandy. Like, dude, you're focusing on all the wrong shit. You asked the fucking question. I think he should go to the wedding. That's it. He should be there. He should. Yes, you should. Go have fun. Relax. Let your hair down. Do something.
It's in the middle of your work week.
You guys, how did we forget this? Nick, I am very, very disappointed in you. Tell the world who we lost since our last show.
Oh, big loss. We should have done this. Should have been the thing we
I almost want to start the whole show over. I almost want to start the whole show over just to start.
Me and Tony lost someone very important to us and probably important to a lot of you.
And John.
John fell asleep during it a lot.
I did, but I mean, it's not like I want to kick dirt on him. But Nick's over here, I mean, stroking the dead man's dick.
We lost Mr. Robbie Coltrane. I don't know if any of you know him by that name, but you do know him by Rubius Hagrid of Harry Potter fame.
You're a wizard, Harry.
That was him.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I will remember you.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Boy, oh boy. That really pissed me off when you texted me that.
I saw that. I was like, because at first I was
acted like, dude, he acted like I thought someone very close to us had passed. The way that this dude texted the group chat, he's like, we have a huge moment of silence ahead of us for Tuesday. And I'm like, oh my God. It took him 2 hours to respond. He says Hagrid. I'm like, Jesus Christ, guy. I mean, are you kidding me?
I'm going to need you to watch your mouth, John.
Oh my God. I thought this was crazy. I thought this was something serious.
I need you to watch your mouth. Choose your words carefully.
Get your priorities in order.
Choose your words carefully. I'll have your tongue for that.
You know what? I will agree with John. I was like, oh shit. Who did we lose? Like Michael Jordan? Like who just died? And I started Googling. I went on Google. I couldn't find anything. I'm like, who the fuck died?
Dude, I was carrying a bunch of shit.
Worse.
I had celery, a bucket of onions, a box of bacon. I had shit in my hands, and I'm looking, and my watch goes off, and I'm looking at my watch as I'm walking out of the cooler, and Nick says, Hagrid. I almost dropped it all, drove to his house, and kicked him in the face.
Hagrid, we didn't know Hagrid. We didn't know Hagrid, John, but Hagrid knew us.
What?
That's not to Hagrid. That's to you. I will still respect the man. I mean, he still lost his life. And do we know why or how he passed?
Was
he
like
sick?
I don't. He was probably sick. I didn't like. I was too upset to actually look too much into it.
Next time that you want to tell us that a celebrity has lost their life, can you at least say just who it is so that there's no like
Over.
Yankees win. And, like, stress me the fuck out.
Yankees win.
I understand why we're doing this. Jordan of half giant filled wizard gamekeepers.
Keep the fucking Yankees shit to yourself.
He wasn't.
I fucking hate the Yankees.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Hagrid wasn't a failed gamekeeper. He was set up. So Dumbledore installed him as gamekeeper.
Oh crap. Anyway,
I'll tell you what, the Chiefs Kingdom Live is fucking. You could just tell they're coming off an L last week, boy. They are fucking swinging for the fences. They're pissed off, wearing it on their shirt, man. I'm wearing it on their sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
Though bitter conspiracies.
Looks
Are you on the San Diego hype? I'm not. I will be next year when they get Tatis back.
As long as the Yankees don't win a series, I don't give a fuck. It's been since 2000 that they won? It's like what they say on TV is that's like an eternity for them.
They've won since. They won with A-Rod.
I'm on the Tribe hype. Another year under their belt.
Mhm.
Another year of experience. Make them more mature, make them more seasoned. That's the hype.
But the thing is, as soon as they get mature and good enough to win, they start trading those pieces off to other teams. It's like a vicious cycle. They just get this
Yeah, Nick doesn't get
amazing
that.
youth. They get this amazing youth, and as soon as those players get to where they're about to get paid, they ship them somewhere else. It's
Well,
incredible.
It's if they think that they're not going to be able to win, then they do that. That's basically
Ultimately,
what
this team is so young that they don't. This is going to be the core of this team right now is the long haul. They're not going to trade these pieces away. This is a special young group of guys. They're the youngest team in the league. They're even younger than most AAA teams. This is a young team. So I mean, unless that's who they want to be, if they just want to just be a farm team for the rest of the league, then I'll just cash in my fucking cards and suck my dick. But for the most part, they're going to be fine.
cash in the cards. No, so that's what this year was thought of as, because you get real. They got rid of Lindor. So that's what this
Lindor was being unreasonable, and that's fine. Tell me how you doing now.
Lindor was last
How are you
year.
doing now?
Yeah, but I'm saying they got rid of Lindor and they basically got all this youth.
Who's that guy that they traded to the fucking Dodgers? And I don't think he's played since, and like got like in a bunch of trouble for like rape and shit.
I don't know.
That was Kluber, right?
No,
Oh! No. Kluber did get in trouble for like basically like that type of stuff. I forget exactly what he got.
He was just being too rough.
Yeah.
No, who's
Which
the
is kind of
dude?
ridiculous.
This guy like was like the best pitcher in the league.
Are you sure you're not thinking about Kluber?
No,
Was he a Cleveland Indian?
what the fuck, guys? Yes,
I mean, all I really remember is that Corey Kluber was being too rough with women.
remember he was the dickhead that Francona came out to like take the ball from him, and then he like took the ball and chucked it over the outfield wall from the pitcher's mound.
Oh,
Those are the
Bauer.
worst. Yes, Trevor Bauer.
How long ago was Trevor Bauer? Was that?
It was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2001.
Okay,
2001.
Mm-hmm.
21.
2021. I'm sorry.
That's better. Fucking dick.
I don't know why Trevor Bauer.
Maybe, dude, was Kluber? Did Kluber get weird?
Yeah, Kluber
Or was it Trevor Bauer the whole time? I think
Trevor
we're getting the
Bauer
two mixed up.
Bauer's is
It
recent.
might be Bauer, actually. Now that I think of it,
It was Bauer. It was Bauer. It was Bauer. We have to come back and cut that. That was terrible. The guy.
No, listen, Kluber, Bauer, they both end in the ER. They both pitch for the Indians.
Listen, I'm sure Kluber at some point did something fucked up too. So you know what? We're not cutting anything.
It's an honest mistake.
Yeah. How about just an apology? Okay.
Yeah.
We're sorry. Klubes.
We're wrong.
Klubes.
It happens.
Come on.
We don't, Kluber. We don't mean.
Anyhow.
We don't mean to.
Come on. Klubes.
Although you were
All right.
Although Kluber,
So-
you were the worst. You were the worst postseason pitcher I've ever seen. So
Come
we'll
on,
say that.
Klubes.
Jesus, Scott, why are you being so vicious? What trash?
what's
We're not
Scott doing
trash. I don't know. I think he was just thinking out loud.
Yeah. Scott.
Why are we? Why the song? Anyway, can we talk about Aaron Rodgers and the Packers? Do you guys think that their season is going nowhere? Do you think they're going to come out of this rut?
I mean, they're certainly in trouble. Like, it doesn't look like it's going in a good direction. I mean,
Is
there's always.
Mariota and the Falcons the real deal?
I mean, I still think their defense is suspect, but their offense is, yes, that's the real deal. they have a great run game. So yeah, they're one of the better offenses in the league. But I don't think their offense is going to be good enough to cover up all the mistakes from the defense. That's the only problem. But yeah, as far as Aaron Rodgers goes, that's a bad situation. We're over 1/3 of the way through the season, and they haven't got their offense figured out yet.
I mean, to be fair, they have a very young core, right? I mean, they have Dobbs, Watson, Lazard, Toyin, how do you say his name? Tonyan.
Tonyan.
Okay.
Jeez.
But yeah, no, I mean, but either way, young core or not, I don't understand why they can't make it work. Like,
I mean,
figure it out. Young receivers do good all the time. The Bengals had a young core last year. They made it work.
How about what did you guys think about Robbie getting traded from Carolina to I guess that question's for JT. Robbie got traded to Arizona after Marquise Brown's foot injury.
Yeah,
I think that was a good move. I think Marquise Brown was going to be, that was a devastating blow to their offense. I think
it did seem kind of like they like pulled Robbie Anderson from the game. Like it seemed kind of abrupt. They could have like
he got into it. He got into it with the coaching staff. He was fucking acting like a fool out there, screaming and yelling at everybody. They all got into it. He requested a trade on his way to the locker room. So they moved his ass to Arizona.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, Robbie Anderson's kind of a head case. But yeah, I mean, I don't think it's actually going to have much effect on Arizona per se, as it probably was a decent deal for Carolina because Carolina was playing. The fact that Robbie Anderson had as much influence on their offense as he did this year was kind of actually like a surprise because they were kind of moving on from him. So I don't think he's gonna have much influence on Arizona though, because they're getting Hopkins back next week.
I'm not worried about D-Hop. Cliff Kingsbury's a fucking joke. He's a garbage coach, dude. You want to get rid of anybody, you should have traded Robbie for Cliff. Cliff's shit. I can't think of anything else in the news right now other than the fact that AB's still crazy. Robbie is AB 2.0, says Vince. I don't know if he's on that level yet. I guess we'll see how he fares in Arizona.
Delaney Walker just retired.
Yeah.
Which, if you would have told me that, I would have thought he retired about 4 years ago.
I haven't heard that name in 5 years. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, seriously.
We need Havoc. Can we get Havoc on?
Delaney Walker just retired.
Yeah, we need Havoc to get on here and confirm this. Because I don't believe anything you say.
I can confirm that Delaney Walker retired today.
Wow.
Delaney Walker was everyone's fifth receiver in fantasy.
Delaney Walker was a tight end, you dickwad.
I mean, fifth tight end in fantasy. When you couldn't get those top guys, you got Delaney Walker.
Yeah.
And then after him, it was no one.
It was like Tony Gonzalez.
Shannon Sharp.
No, he was after that. I think it was towards the end of Tony Gonzalez's career. It was like Gronk. Jimmy Graham. Who's the dude for the Chargers? Like the best.
Oh, Gates,
Jimmy Graham, and like Delaney Walker.
You couldn't get those guys. You got Delaney Walker because he was good for about 607 every year.
Word.
Jordan Matthews
wasn't tight end back then.
Who the fuck is Jordan Matthews?
Jordan Matthews was a receiver who switched tight end, but he was never really that good.
I thought he was. All right, let's go. You guys want to talk about anything else? Is there anything else in the news you want to talk about?
Nah, I think we're good. Let's get to the picks.
Do we have a picture of the Warriors ring yet?
They're doing it right now. I'm watching it right now.
I need to see this thing. I'm always amazed by these things.
Judging by the look of it, it's gigantic. It's absolutely obscene how big it is.
They all are. It's stupid.
All right, getting into the picks.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, you're waiting for me?
I don't know what we're waiting for. John's muted. I don't know why the fuck that happens all the time. It doesn't make sense to me, really.
I mute myself so that you don't hear me clicking, and my keyboard is very clicky and loud.
We can handle clicks. We're grown men here.
No, there's some people that do not like that kind of they don't like that. All right, let's go. Let me write your names down. Nick, do you want to get the spreads, please?
Sure.
That's the least you can do since you come in 5 minutes too every day.
Do you think the Warriors should move on from Draymond Green? Let me tell you something. I don't know if they should move on from him, but I don't know how they could fucking coexist with him and Poole. They just gave Poole an extension, a super expensive extension. I don't know how they can coexist in that locker room. I think Draymond lost that locker room after this. He's pulled a lot of stunts in his career, but this one crossed the line. I think the team's going to turn against him, and they'll probably end up having to get rid of him during the season. JT, Tar Heels ranked number 1. They sure are, well deserved. I think they're the clear-cut favorite to win the championship this year, college basketball.
I've been off on college basketball a little bit this year. That's because
your team's been off for about 10 years now.
That's about right. Now I think didn't they make the Elite Eight?
Syracuse right now is on fire in football.
They are.
They're on fire. That's Nick's team.
No, they're not my team in football. They're my team in basketball. I still root for them.
What's this shit now?
What?
In the chat.
I don't know. Oh yeah, we got
spots. Hey, you know what, guys? I think if you get sex bots in the chat, I think I'm going to leave them there for a little while, just so everybody knows we made it, fellas.
If you're looking for a significant other, and if you're lonely,
don't click on those, George. I know you want to. Don't click on
them. George done already clicked, bro.
George's like, what the fuck? George probably brought him here. Follow me over to my buddy's podcast.
Syracuse,
see if I can get you some clicks.
Syracuse hasn't had very good regular seasons lately, but they did make a deep tournament run a couple years ago.
That site sucks.
What's up, Mariah? We see you, family. Good to see you.
All right, so
we need to hire some moderators if we're getting sex bots. God damn it.
So we got the Saints at Cardinals. Cardinals are -1.5. I'm going to take the Cardinals to win this. D-Hop comes back. I think there's a little more offense in Arizona. They're at home. I'm going to take them 1.5.
Cardinals for me too. Johnny.
Taysom Hill and the Saints.
All right.
Fuck the Cards.
So we got the Atlanta Falcons versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals are minus.
Nick, if you're gonna call out games like you're on AM radio, just leave it to me.
Do you want to do it?
No, just speak like normal.
Well, then don't criticize how I do things.
I criticize because you sound like you're calling out. I don't know.
Just
speak.
So
I'll give you your bitch.
So the Falcons at Bengals. Bengals -6.5. I think the Falcons cover. They possibly could win, but I think they cover.
I think Bengals are on I think they're finding their stride finally, and I think the Bengals take this one and win. Cover the spread. Johnny?
I agree. I got Bengals.
All right.
Someone's got to stop Mariota because he's making the league look silly.
I don't think Mariota's.
They surprised me. They are pretty well. They're doing. Algier is running the ball fine. I mean, Pitts is like 6'19". The dude has got a wingspan of a fucking doorway. He's insane. Okay, London is taking off. Like they're doing well. They're doing well. I'm not taking them, but they handled us, bro. Fucking handled us.
Got Browns at Ravens. -6.5.
Nick, you took the Bengals?
No, I took the Falcons.
Oh.
I'm gonna go Ravens. I don't see any way that the Browns can beat them with that defense. I just don't.
I think Lamar is banged up.
I don't care. Huntley, Zappy did it to us. Huntley could do it to us too. So, unless the Browns get their head out of their ass, then
Lamar's not. You mean Lamar might not play?
I don't know that he might not play. I just know that he got hurt. I think something happened to him. He might be fine. I could be making it up. I just saw somewhere that he got hurt.
I'm going to say the Browns stick around in this, but the Ravens end up pulling it out at the end. Probably another missed fucking field goal or something. Give me the Ravens. I'm sorry. Give me the Browns +6.5.
This is one I would be glad to be wrong on, but if I got to be honest, I just don't think they're going to beat the Ravens. John? John, are you frozen? All right, we're going to have to come back on that one again with John. We'll go to the next one. Colts at Titans. And the Colts are getting – the Titans are -2.5 against the Colts. Oh, we might have John back here. Maybe not.
Yeah, so I don't know what the fuck's going on right now. I don't like it, though.
John, where you at, buddy? You there? All right, Browns, Ravens. Who you picking? Ravens -6.5. And you're muted.
He's fucking muted, which go figure. Why wouldn't he be? Nick.
Yeah!
All right, John.
So my computer, bro, I don't know. I got a blue screen. It said we encountered a problem, and then it just restarted. It restarted. I don't know what happened. Anyway,
the $3,000 computer.
I'm taking the Ravens. I'm definitely taking the Ravens in this one.
All right. So now we got Indianapolis.
Take.
I took the Ravens.
I know you did. Who did Tony take?
Browns.
Okay.
Now we're at Indianapolis at Tennessee, and the Titans are -2.5. And I'm going to take.
I hate when
dude. You know what?
The games.
I'm going to take.
I thought you were laughing at with the comments because I'm
going to go with the Titans. I'm going to go with the Titans to cover. I'm going to go with the Titans to win.
The Titans are -2.5. Like, you are the worst at this ever. Like, can't you just fucking say like what everyone says in the world? Like, you have to fucking say things different. Your mind works in mysterious ways. That's all I'm going to say. And I don't think it's correct how it works. Something's wrong
it's definitely
up there.
Not. It's like, yes.
You need to get tested.
You need an MRI. Shit on your brain.
So
All right, let's go.
Yeah, so what do you guys? I took the Titans.
I'm taking half.
I'm taking the Colts. All right.
All right. So we got.
I need Jonathan Taylor to get his ass back in the game. Respectfully, get your ass back. I'm losing in fantasy because of this shit, and it's coming down to him.
We got Lions at Cowboys -7 for the Cowboys. -7. That better?
Yeah. Yeah, that's how the whole world says it. Not -7.
7.
So I'm gonna take the Cowboys here.
The under/over is at 48.5 point. Look, you thought that sounded normal, huh?
Yeah, and I didn't see a problem with it.
I got the
under
Cowboys
over,
in this one.
Under. Give me the fucking Cowboys. Dak might be
Cowboys
back.
for you also.
Yeah, I got Cowboys taking it.
I don't really know if that's even a good thing because Dak could totally mess up the chemistry that Cooper Rush has, built over there. Nick, you got the Cowboys?
Yep.
I think the Lions are getting everybody back. That's not season ending.
Yeah. I don't think the Lions are that good this year.
You know what, Nick? Nobody asked you. All right, Commanders, Green Bay.
Commanders at Green Bay, and the Packers are -5.5.
Okay, it's Green Bay at Washington.
Asking you a goddamn thing.
So I'm going to go with the Packers. The Commanders are shitty. They did win last week, but they also beat a shitty team. So I think the Packers I have to feel the Packers get out of the rut here.
Now, you would think that. However, I got a guy at B Dubs by the name of Mr. Kula.
Were you at me,
God damn it!
Were you
I
at
say
me,
Taylor
Dave?
Heineke. Yes. No, not this week. I took this week off for Leo's birthday.
Man.
I'll tell you what, though. Taylor Heineke's going to come in. He's going to lead the
Yes,
charge.
Vince.
Carson Wentz is
possible.
not.
Sorry, go ahead.
Fuck it. Give me the Redskins.
Oh.
I know that their name's Commanders. I don't give a fuck anymore.
You gotta quit being so pissed off when that happens to you.
No.
You know
You
what?
gotta be able to- you
Tony's
gotta be
taking the
able to-
Commanders. That's fine.
You got to be able to
Next on the
regroup.
docket.
You got to be able to
I
regroup
can't.
and gather yourself.
Nick, shut
I
the
can't.
fuck up.
I can't.
You got to be able to do that.
Like, I'm in the middle of giving my pick, and John's like, hey, Vince.
No,
Nice-
no, Vince
Nice
is.
to see you with us, Vince. What the fuck? Yeah. Vince has been with us for 3 hours already.
No, it's not. He was talking shit. He's making fun of me because I got spanked in fantasy by Mose. Mose beat me like 160-75. And I'm doing good in that fucking league too. I'm in with Breezy's league. And I'm doing good in that league too, bro.
So we got the Giants at the Jaguars, and Jaguars are -3. I'm gonna go with.
I'm going to go with the steel rod that's up my ass,
I'm gonna go Jacksonville.
making me talk funny.
I'm gonna go Jacksonville. I think Jacksonville has a. I think the
You
Giants are.
talking funny. Why are you saying names like that? It's the
It's
New
undue.
York Giants. I love Jacksonville Jaguars. Say
Dude,
the
you do
fucking
say
name.
it like
I think
Like,
the
what are you doing?
Jaguars. I think the Jaguars come out of their funk. I think the Giants aren't as good as the record may perceive them to be. I think the Jaguars take this game.
Nick, you pick the Jags every week, and every week they fucking blow it. I don't get it.
Not
He's
two
a
of them.
jag. He's a jag off, is what he is.
Yes.
Give me
Jags.
use one jag off. Give me the Giants, John.
I too picked the Giants.
All right.
Okay, next up.
All right, everybody. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, you bucket bitch, versus the Panthers.
Dude, that is the worst line ever. Like, dude, you know what? You are the type of guy that would put people to sleep. Anybody listening to just you would fucking slip into a coma.
Buccaneers minus 10.5. I will go.
Do your Marv Albert imitation when you pick.
Yes.
That was
shit.
bad. That was
You guys
actually
want to
bad.
help me out? You guys want to help me out with the chat? We're getting porn sites out of. Tell George to quit sharing.
This
his
is what
fucking
happens when George is in our chat. Okay.
I mean, they're crafty motherfuckers. Like they're Tinder hot dot. They change a couple of letters. These fucking pricks.
KYZ arrow through the heart. Best adult dating site. So I'm gonna take the Buccaneers. I think the Buccaneers put it on the Panthers. They had a bad loss against the Steelers. I don't think they're gonna take that line down.
I agree.
Give me Panthers.
It's a lot. The spread is a lot. It is a
10.5 on the road. Give me Panthers.
Yeah. I can understand you picking that.
Scott, that site's not very good.
Scott's like, I wasn't impressed. I just shared it here to see if anybody else was.
So
George said the feds are after me.
So we got the Texans at the Raiders. And the Raiders
Tony, I
are
swear to
minus
God.
7.
Dude, if you don't throw him, I don't know. You got to throw him.
And the Raiders are minus 7. So I'm going to take the Raiders to cover. I think the Texans got theirs, and they're not going to get much more.
Why can't you just say, I think I'll take the Raiders to cover? I'll take the Raiders to cover.
Because I want to explain.
That's
why
what
I'm
you
doing
do. But you're not explaining. You just sound like some weirdo.
No,
You're not explaining.
I think the Texans won their last game, and I thought they were going to go undefeated. I don't think they're going to win too many more, if any. So I think the Raiders will beat them by over 7.
Tony, what do you got?
Give me the Texans, and it counts.
John?
Yeah, I got Vegas. Did you see Muhammad go? I gave him my bank account and social security number, just waiting for the login email.
Nick, who's next?
Did John pick?
Yeah, he took Vegas.
Vegas.
Do
You see,
this
I just
next
say
one.
it. I say it so commonly.
Do this
I thought
next
you
one.
said somebody. Okay.
Do this next one as Christopher Watkins.
You know, we got the Jets, and they're playing the Denver Broncos.
Jets.
And, you know, the Broncos, the minus 3. I'm taking the Jets.
Oh, suddenly Nick likes the Jets. I said the Jets were going to be a good team from week 1. This clown says the Jets are not a good team. They're just not good.
I don't necessarily think the Jets are a good team. I do think
they beat you.
I do think the Broncos are a bad team.
It's crazy. They play.
I'm going Jets, fellas. I just they're young.
Vince, which one?
Fuck you, John. Now you're just doing it on purpose. You got to be doing this on purpose at this point, right?
I did that time. That time I did. It was just.
This
It was, I
has
won't do
got to be on purpose.
I won't do it again. I promise.
I'm not talking the rest of the show. I'm just gonna fucking stare into the camera.
No, you gotta fucking talk. You have to fucking talk. Yeah.
No.
You gotta gather yourself. You
All right,
gotta
come on.
gather yourself and finish your
John, who
comment.
you like? Who you like in this one?
Jets.
All right, Nick. Next.
All right. Chiefs, Niners.
Mm.
And let's see where that game is at. Chiefs, Niners. Chiefs -3. I would have totally picked the Chiefs if the spread was. Nah, I'm gonna go Chiefs. Well, fuck it, Chiefs.
Tony, who did you pick last game?
Jets.
All right. Do I get to go first on this one?
Well, I already
Or
said
Nick
Chiefs.
just-
So you can go now.
I'm going to take Kansas City as well.
Mariah said someone won the Hufanga Auto tonight.
Oh, no. Oh, fuck. They had a show tonight. God damn it. And I needed you in there, Tony, to win
The fuck
it.
do you need me in there for?
How could you?
Because you won everything this week. You won like everything.
What are
You
talking
literally
about?
won everything. You won everything. You didn't get my message. You don't watch the group chat. You don't pay attention to anything I fucking tell you. He won everything.
What the fuck is everything?
Ask Mariah. What are you asking me for? You didn't pay attention in the group chat when I sent it to you.
And
Ask
how
her.
did he win everything?
Because he fucking supports your channel, you fucking clown.
Yeah, but how did he win everything?
Yeah, what's
Yes,
everything?
he did. He won everything. He won
Showcase
everything.
Showdown?
He guessed the score. He guessed the right score. He won. He picked numbers. He fucking cheat coded the whole fucking show.
Man,
Go ahead. You won
It's
all
like
the
a
cards, Tony.
The Showcase Showdown. This is
he won it
unbelievable.
all.
Yeah. Frick.
Okay. Well, John, there's benefits of being the only 49er fella in my life. So I'm sure those cards will be coming your way, buddy.
Yeah. They have one stop before they make it to you. They come here. And I
want
may or may
something
not
for
send them
fa-
your way.
I want something for fantasy football too. What is going?
Yes, you
what?
did.
What the hell did I win?
I don't know. You know what? Read the group chat, you son of a bitch.
What group chat?
Our group chat. You know, the one where I send a bunch of green bubbles and you don't fucking answer.
Yeah, you know what, John? You'll send something that says, "Hey, you won," and then like 900 messages about the injuries on your fucking team. So I don't even get a chance to see I won. I don't even get the fucking chance to see I won shit because you're flooding the fucking chat with injury talk.
Well, you know what? You know who does pay attention? This fucking moron right here, this guy down below. You know how I know he pays attention? Because when I sent it to you, this guy was sitting at the light at East Market holding up all the fucking traffic, a mile of cars. He's got a green light. I passed him going the opposite direction. I see this clown looking at his phone, holding up a mile of cars. I'm talking to Allison, and I'm like, why are all these cars piled up? And I go by, and there's this gypsy
There was
fucking
a
staring at his phone while all the fucking traffic is backed up. And I had enough time to send him a text message and be like, you fucking clown, pay attention to the light. It's green. Green means go, you moron. And what's he doing?
Fucking hillbilly.
It wasn't
You
green.
fucking hillbilly. He says, leave me alone.
I'll give you a hillbilly.
No, leave your crotch out of it. Leave your balls, you fucking hillbilly.
I'll give you hillbilly right there.
Yeah,
There-
okay.
There's your fucking hillbilly. Nick,
Right,
I just
yeah.
don't get like as soon as you bend your camera down, it flops right back up. So why do you do
That's
that
the part I don't get. Like, it's like you want us to see your fucking old man fucking balls you strum. We don't want to see it. Nobody wants to see that shit. Green means go, clown.
Mariah, tell me everything I won. Would you tell me everything that I won? This is
I'll send it.
Fantastic.
Did you make a pick?
A pick for what?
I said Kansas City.
No, I'm not talking about you, John. I'm talking about Tony.
Yeah, I picked I'm taking what's the spread?
The spread is Chiefs -3.
It's going to change considering our injuries. That spread's got to change. I'm so mad that we don't get to play these guys at full fucking strength. Motherfucker.
I'm gonna go. Man, the only reason I'm not going, I'm not immediately saying San Francisco is because I don't see Mahomes losing 2 in a row. But I'm gonna give me San Francisco. I'm gonna take San Francisco on this one.
Good. I'm picking the Kansas City Chiefs because I'm going to do something different to see if it reverses my fucking luck.
Next one.
Because, Andy Reid's the better play caller here. Let's be fucking honest. Better play caller, better quarterback. My defense just isn't full strength to make this a good game. And this is the matchup. The first time we've seen Kansas City since we lost the Super Bowl. Do you believe that shit?
I mean, you guys are in different conferences.
Bo, just let me have my reverse psychology, bro. Okay? I know.
So you got Seahawks at Chargers.
Who did you choose, Nick?
I chose the Chiefs. You got Chargers -6.5. I think the Seahawks will cover.
Let me ask you this. Would you have picked Kansas City if the Niners didn't have all these injuries?
I may have still picked them, but I feel a lot stronger with the injuries.
Harbaugh coming back. Vince, are you fucking kidding right now? Are you kidding right now?
Wants Harbaugh over.
Is Harbaugh going to be the offensive coordinator?
All right, Nick, give me Seahawks. What's the next one?
John, did you pick?
Hold on. I'm writing down your picks. I'm taking the Chargers.
Okay.
Fuck Seattle.
Got the Steelers
Pick,
versus
Nick.
the Dolphins.
Nick, who'd you pick?
I picked the Seahawks. Got the Steelers versus the Dolphins.
Does it say what time this game is?
This is 8:20 p.m. NBC.
Sunday night.
Yep. I'm gonna pick. So the spread is -7. I'm gonna pick the Steelers to cover the spread.
Yeah, you know what it is. Everything I do it big. Yeah.
They'll cover the spread, but they won't win. I just think -7's a little too much.
Is Tua coming back?
He may.
I think I saw that he was questionable.
Actually, I think they said they listed him as the starter. So,
you know what? Give me those. Let me not waste any time here. Give me the Dolphins. John?
I'm taking the Dolphins as well.
Okay.
Nick, who'd you take?
I took the Steelers to cover.
All right.
Bears.
Oh, this one. This is huge. This is a big game for Belichick. This game right here, coincidentally, gives him the opportunity to, if he wins, which I choose him to win, he goes above Hallis in the most winning seasons. Or wait, no, most wins.
Most wins ever.
I don't know. I had a stroke. I couldn't talk.
Jesus, John.
I don't even
that was
know what
a
happened. It was
you
weird.
took a really weird route to get to the destination on that one.
That's a fair take. Yes.
So Patriots are -7. I'm gonna go.
Come on.
I'm gonna go Patriots.
Fuck.
I like that Thornton dude. That rookie they have.
I like Zappy. How do you say the guy's name?
Zappy.
Zappy.
Okay.
How'd you say it? Zappe?
Zappe. I thought it was weird because there's no I.
You always make shit French. You always find a way to make shit French. Tonyan. Like, why the fuck would you ever think the guy's name is Tonyan?
Tanyan. I don't fucking know how you say it. You know what I should do, Tony? You know what I should do? I should just be just like Nick. I should say it's Tonyan and fucking believe it. Like, believe my bullshit and say it with conviction. Like this clown who says dumb shit at a fucking consistent pace.
John's gonna change his name so the OU is now like an EAX.
That was fucking stupid.
Yeah, you're dumb. Don't even talk. Shut up. Tony, who are you taking? Pats or Bears?
How about the blackout, Tony? Huh? If I had a black
It's
hoodie
really-
on, if I had a black hoodie on, all you would see is my fucking head. It would look like I'm floating. I'm gonna try that next week. I'm going with damn. I think the Bears can cover 7.5. I don't think they'll win, but
Fucking great. Did you watch them? Have you watched the Bears? Justin Fields and Mooney are the only players on the field. The offensive line is undersized. They get fucking bull punched, like hoof kicked in the dick. They're terrible.
Listen, if I would have known I would have been criticized like this, I would have taken the Patriots.
I don't know. Sit down, will you? You're making me nervous. You're changing colors. You're standing. You're sitting. Fucking just sit the fuck down. I got one fucking abstract.
Where
I have
are
to
you
pay.
anyways?
He's
What's
on
that?
the moon.
Does your basement get that dark?
No, Nick. He actually can control the light. He bends light. Wish he'd bend your head. All right, let's go.
I think that's it.
Next game, Nick.
That's it. That's Monday night.
That's Monday night. Okay.
So
All right.
it's gonna be interesting.
Bender.
Can the
Mariah.
Bills keep up their dominance? Can the 49ers pull off the victory?
Can the 49ers
Stop being shitty?
run a race with crutches?
And can the Browns not be shitty for a chance?
Can you not do that?
We
Like,
shall
when someone talks, can you not go like, can you not do that?
What?
When you're when I say something, you go, yeah, and then you just like start muttering nonsense.
That's because I had no care for what you said.
Let's talk shit.
Just deflect it.
Let's talk
As
shit
if
about
it
Nick.
never happened.
All right, Tony is in hell after selling his soul for that win. I told you Scott was salty. See, he
Yeah.
is not
Scott-
he is not good with that.
He gets dark. He gets dark.
Now he's
with
gonna
it.
ride. Now he's gonna attack my Niners. Oh, I'm so fucking nervous. I'm nervous.
But then he'll be like, I'm
God
just
damn
joking.
it, Siri. No one's fucking talking to you. Look at this bitch. She Googles the nervous system. She's like,
Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book. A reading rainbow. I can go anywhere. Friends to know and ways to grow. A reading rainbow.
that shit really breaks it down after that.
Where'd
Damn.
John go?
He didn't want a part of that. He didn't want any part of that.
I wanted no part of Reading Rainbow. None.
Why not?
Man,
Because
that's such a great song, for real.
I'm very happy when I hear it.
Me too.
that was like 1988.
Yeah, it was around that time. LeVar Burton.
Was he on Star
That's-
Trek?
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, he was on Star Trek too. Next Generation.
Vince doesn't know what this Reading Rainbow shit is. Vince, it's like PBS in 1988.
I mean, it was like 1988 to like, I don't even know. It might still be fucking on. I don't know what the fuck I know.
Oh yeah.
We kept watching it in school for like till like fourth, fifth grade.
Mariah
That's
said,
because we didn't have anything else.
John always acts towards Nick how I would.
Oh, fuck. Listen, this is like this next 10 minutes. We should just let the chat ask us anything they want to ask. Just ask. Just ask us. Just if you want to be sport related, ask fantasy questions, sports questions. Just shoot. Just say something.
Vince, were you a Kelly Kapowski fan or were you a Jesse Spano fan?
Listen.
What did you just
How
ask
you know Vince wasn't a Lisa Turtle fan?
You might have been a Lisa Turtle fan.
I'll tell you what, when I watch back the old episodes now,
Lisa,
I'm like, damn. Damn, girl. Damn, shouty. Try to get with Lisa.
Mariah,
Screech
we'd be
had it-
famous.
Screech had it right.
who is the chick that took over for Kelly when she left for a little bit? I did not like that time.
Tori. She was the
Tori
worst.
Horrible.
Fucking leather jacket. Get out of here.
Hell out of here. Think you are coming here acting tough.
This is why I like their Nick better than our Nick. I say this to you guys constantly. I really like their Nick better than ours. Serious question. Is Nick being a part of the show a humiliation kink?
Kink?
Kink or Link? Looks like Link.
Kink.
Did you mean Kink?
Kink.
I just don't
This
care.
is Nick. Nick is Nick. This is what you get. You get a guy that sits at an intersection, backing up traffic for a mile, watching his phone. This is the guy that everybody in traffic fucking hates and honks at. It's this guy. Okay.
It wasn't. I moved.
Me. It was fucking you, bro. You were holding up traffic. And I know this because I can attest to that because I was coming from the opposite direction, saw a fucking line of cars, and then I'm looking, I'm like, oh, you know what? That looks like Nick's stolen vehicle. Hold on a minute.
I think you're being
As I'm passing by, I look over.
There is
It's fucking you.
there is
Of
traffic.
all the people, it was you.
There is traffic at that time of day. I did not hold up the light.
Motherfucker, you are lying. You are lying.
I don't even
Dude.
remember what you're
Scott.
talking about, with the exception of some crazy person starting beeping at me.
Scott,
Yeah.
did I think we were going to win when Casey got the ball left with a minute left? Now, Scott, what would have possibly given me any hope that we weren't going to fucking win that game with you guys having the ball back with a minute left? I absolutely said, here we go again. This will be devastating. In that pick, I started screaming the F word. My child was with me. I wasn't proud of it, but I had nothing else I could possibly have done in that situation.
That was a hell of a pick, by the way. He totally read
Missing-
that route.
Yeah, Jackson's awesome. Kind of missing the 90s after this Saved by the Bell talk. 90s were so awesome.
Speaking of Saved by the Bell, did you enjoy the summer?
Shut up, Nick. We got someone new here. Be quiet. Julian, what's up, family? I have not seen you here before, bro. Tell us in the chat where you found us, how you found us, and if you like us. Don't let this fucking goofy dude up here, Nick, the ugly one, don't let him discourage you. Okay?
What's going on, Julian?
I don't know what the Chiefs are doing because they started clearing up cap space today.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
You know what? You got to wonder, when they gave him all that money, you had to know that they were going to toy with it and restructure it. And you had to know they were going to do stuff to manipulate that contract. It wouldn't surprise me. I did not know about that. I had no idea that they were doing that. Did you guys hear anything about that? I'm not surprised, Nick. You haven't a fucking clue in the world.
I just don't have a care. I don't care enough. Like, I want bad shit to happen to that team. And that's
Tony. I mean, we're trying to be better than them.
I mean, I don't want them to get in a fucking.
We're trying.
I don't want them to get in a plane crash. I just want them to. I want bad deals so they could not be good.
Dude, Scott is the only one that's slinging shit. He's the only one saying Cleveland's trash about my baseball team. Nick and Bo are pretty fair. I mean,
you guys
are rivals, huh?
You going on there tomorrow?
Yes.
8 o'clock.
I am.
8 o'clock Eastern time, right? 7 Central. Check out Chiefs Kingdom Live.
I think I'm going. Yes.
Check out Chiefs Kingdom Live tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern time, 7 Central. For all of your Kansas City Chiefs hot takes with 3 hot men talking about the hot takes.
Okay. That
3 hot guys
is good
just
stuff.
3 hot guys just sitting around talking about the Chiefs. Can't beat that. Make sure you join them. I'll be out watching, listening to them talk shit, I'm sure. But John, hop on with them and defend your Niners tomorrow, buddy. I wish I could.
It's going to be tough with all these injuries, but I'm going to join them. I'm going to join them. I might not be there right at the start of the show, but I'm going to be coming in as soon as I can get out of the restaurant. And
so, who was the guy they had on last week? That guy actually played in the NFL.
Yeah, that's Joe Valerio. Played with Joe Montana 1 year
for the Chiefs in the 90s, right?
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck they get that guy?
That's not his first time.
They're
they're best friends.
We bring on Bill Vrontos, and they bring on a fucking guy that played for the Kansas City Chiefs. Come on, what are we doing wrong here? We're doing something wrong. Oh, it starts at 7:30 tomorrow. So Chiefs Kingdom Live.
So what time is that Eastern? What are they, Mountain Time or something?
I don't know what the fuck time they are. Come on, give us everything needs to be Eastern Time over here.
Where are they at?
Nick's fucking hilarious. That dude, I swear to God, can we swap Nicks for an episode, please? We'll give you our Nick Eastern. And we'll take their Nick.
All right, final answer. 8:30 Eastern. Nick, shut the fuck up. 8:30 Eastern time tomorrow, Tuesday, Chiefs Kingdom Live. Check those guys out. It's a great show. They bring stats and flashy shit on the screen, stuff that we're just incapable of doing. So check those guys out. Me and John will be in the chat for sure. Nick will say
Nick acts like he doesn't have YouTube.
Yeah. He expects everyone to watch him, but doesn't want to fucking dish it out and help other channels grow. He's just like all about himself, right? You fuck.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I say we do a show collision where we swap Nicks.
A show collision? Is that what it's called? A collision?
Yeah.
You fuck.
Where we swap Nicks.
Yeah, you know, they won't get a word in. And even when they try to, you'll gobble up all their words. You'll just fuck it all up. Stop bobbing.
Do you know Michael Jackson did that song for free? Did you hear that?
Yeah, because Rockwell, the person that the thing's a credit to, I think it was Barry Gordy's son.
Fuck Michael.
Listen, John.
So-
Fuck Michael.
John, you could say a lot of things.
I
Don't
do.
say fuck Michael. Don't say fuck Michael.
Oh, fuck Michael. Michael. You know what?
Here's
I'll
the problem
keep
with
it,
John.
I'll keep it PG.
John can't take the act or even the suspected act out of the artist. He can't separate the two.
Yeah, the same person.
I
Newsflash! You don't even have anything to fucking say to that.
One
You
of
just
my-
looked at us like we're
one of my
fucking
favorite-
magicians.
One of my favorite songs ever is Remix to Ignition. Probably sung by one of the worst people that ever walked the planet. Okay? I still got to listen to that song.
Because
I'm
you're
sorry.
fucking weird.
It's one of the
You're
best
weird.
songs ever made.
I can't listen to a song knowing that he was a fucking vile human being. Sorry.
How
I
do you
can't
know?
it.
How do you know that he was vile?
I don't know. He's in prison.
He was.
That
Who?
should give you a
Or
Michael
should give
Jackson,
you
not Michael Jackson.
Michael's. I mean, without going there, Michael's Michael.
I mean, he was never convicted.
Just my
of
opinion.
He was weird.
Of
He was a weird
course.
dude. He was a
He's
weird guy.
Weird guy.
I mean,
There's a lot of weird people out there.
if you need an understanding of how I feel about Michael, watch the comedy special by fuck.
Do you like driving cars, John?
Here we go.
Don't go here.
Do you
Don't
like
go
driving
here.
cars?
You got yours stolen. I will drive mine through your
I'm
fucking
asking you
home.
if you like driving cars.
Don't ask me about cars.
I'm not
I will
asking
come.
you.
I will
You
drive
like
through
cars.
your house. I will come. I will leave this.
Because
I will fucking.
if you
I'll
were-
do this. I'll
Because
do
if-
this, and then
because
I'll
if you
just
like
leave
driving
it here like
cars,
this, and then I will drive through your fucking
Your
living room.
car was made
I mean, I
on
will
assembly
on the
line.
screen. Our chat will see me drive through your living room.
Your car was made on an assembly line. Assembly lines were created by Henry Ford. Henry Ford was a vehement anti-Semite, hated Jewish people. So borderline supported Hitler during the.
Anyway, I thought, no better way than
This
to.
kind of looks like we're sitting together, John.
It does. It does. Then we have this guy here with his candlelight living room
Penance.
pennants from the fucking 80s.
Japan.
Like,
With your
can't you
penance over
decorate
there.
with some fucking tape?
Just turn your lights off and go 0 dark 30 on us. Join the fucking crew.
Do you like movies, John?
Oh fuck! Yeah, let's just
You know what?
stop.
And
there.
there go
You
our
like-
viewers.
You
They
like
just
dog
keep
movies.
dropping off.
You like
You
dog
know what? The
movies, don't
sooner
you,
we
John?
trade Nick, the better, dude.
John, you like dog.
Let's give Bo 3 firsts.
You like
We're gonna
dog
give
movies,
Bo
don't you?
3 firsts. We're gonna draft. We're gonna trade Nick for Nick.
John, you like dog movies, don't you?
John, you like Beethoven,
That's what we
right?
should do.
You like.
That's what
you
we
like,
should do.
Let me just check this out. But you probably Airbud's a dog movie. You're into dog
I
movies.
can't wait to
right?
change the password. I should have changed the password on your sorry ass a long time ago.
John, I asked you a question. Do you like
We're
do you
gonna
like dog-
trade. We're gonna
you like-
trade our Nick for their Nick. We got to. We just got to.
I'm just
Not even
asking you,
trade.
you like dog movies. You like dog
Nick, you're on
movies.
mute.
Do you like the movie Beethoven? Do you like the movie
Nick,
Airbud?
you're on mute.
Do you
Nick,
like
you're
the
on
movie,
mute.
Do you like the movie you like the movie Airbud?
Somebody tell this guy he's on mute.
I'm
Nick,
not on mute.
get to the fucking point.
Yeah. The movie Airbud, which I'm sure you like because you like dog movies, was produced by Harvey Weinstein.
I cannot hear Nick, and I don't miss it
Produced by Harvey
at
Weinstein.
all.
Fact of the matter is, a lot of things you liked, a person.
Nick, we're gonna bring you out. We'll bring you back in. See if you get your audio fixed up. Can we trade Nick for 3 firsts?
Nope.
Oh, you're back. We're trading you, bro. Not only are we
just won't
trading
go
you,
away.
but we're taking your password. You don't get to control the controls anymore. I mean, you're literally done. Know that first and foremost.
Oh, no.
You're done. Oh, fuck yeah, you're done.
Hell no.
That's the one. Oh, yes. Yes.
If-
Next week,
I-
you're going to try.
will-
You're going to
I
click,
will
click,
cede-
and it's not
I
going to
will
work.
cede my ability to do that if you also if the ability is taken away from you and given strictly to Tony. Because Tony is fair. You are not.
Oh, I'm fair.
You're not fair.
I'm as fair as they come.
You're not fair. You're a scoundrel.
A
Yes.
dirty scoundrel.
What a name.
You're
I'm a
dirty
scoundrel.
You're a dirty.
In 2023, Nick's calling me a scoundrel. This fucking video is not safe for children. Tell me how you really feel, motherfucker. Okay? Don't you call me a scoundrel. I've
Dirty
raised this cup so many times to drink out of it. It's been empty for about
Dirty
an hour.
rotten- You're a dirty, rotten scoundrel. Like
We gotta get JT. We gotta get JT. We gotta get JT on at some point.
We do.
JT's got to come on here at some point. Daniel's been on. We got to get JT back. We got to get JT on. That's all there is to it. And where the fuck was Izzy tonight? Can we get a wellness check?
Oh,
on
yeah.
Izzy?
No. Forgive me for this. Izzy is bouncing back from some health problems. She had a scare over the weekend, or maybe in the middle of the week there. Either way, our thoughts are out with you. We want you back here as soon as possible. I know you're bouncing back, and you were having a struggle there. We're thinking about you. Obviously, the Locker Room Rant loves you. We're here for you. Just praying for you, and just want you to get healthy and get back. I really feel sorry for Izzy right now because I should have done this at the beginning, but better late than never.
Yeah.
She's
Izzy,
gonna be.
thoughts
She's
and
okay,
prayers.
family. She's okay.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers. And just in case you're wondering, if you're ever ill, the only prescription is more Locker Room Rant. Tune in with your boys Tuesdays, 9 p.m. I think we're ready to wrap this up. Am I right, fellas?
Yeah.
207.
207.
I talked to someone over the weekend, and I was like, they said something like, Tony, what do you think about it? I was like, oh, you must not watch the Locker Room Rant because you would know what I think about that. And they were like, yeah, I just don't have 5 hours of my fucking life to invest in your fucking episodes. Sorry. I was like, yeah. Well,
Oh, that
join
was
us live
rude.
because JT Campbell's with us every week for the entirety of the show.
The Locker Room Rant enforcer.
He is the bodyguard. All right, we good?
All right, fellas. You got any final thoughts? I do.
Okay, good.
I want to thank everyone in the chat, each and every one of you, for joining us tonight for 2 hours. You guys are legit rock stars. We respect it. We love you. We would not be here without you. We appreciate the time that you invest in this show each and every week. You're here with us prompt at 9. It's amazing. We love the support. I just cannot thank you guys enough, man. Tony, Nick, and I just truly respect it. Izzy, we're thinking about you. I'm so sorry I didn't start off the show with my concerns, but we're here for you. Fellas at the Kingdom Live podcast, if anybody gives a damn to catch me live on another show, I will be joining the fellas over at the Kansas City Chiefs. It's the Kingdom Live podcast. There are 3 guys that talk Kansas City Chiefs. They're awesome. They're growing their channel. They're doing great. I just can't wait to be a part of it. So I'll be over there. Love to see you guys. Just support me, support the guys, support anybody at this point. Anybody that enjoys some YouTube, just jump in, say hello, say goodbye, tell your enemies, tell your friends. I don't give a shit, but support these guys if you choose to. They're great. And fuck Nick. And that's it.
Yeah, I'll second that. Fuck Nick, and make sure to hit like down below. Hit subscribe if you haven't done so before. Nick, any final thoughts?
Nope.
Perfect. Until next week, we'll see you next Tuesday, 9:00. And
Jesus Christ. Fucking thing.
What's going
All
on?
right. Fuck you, Nick. My chair fucked up. Later, family. Peace.
peace.